titty, flat ass, it's nappy fucking hair.
Buddha man, yeah. Hot chicks are in Miami. You got the fattest nation in the world.
Yeah.
Bro. How's that work out?
Fat chicks, fat stinkers, man. That's what you got for the man.
What I'm saying, you guys think your country's so strong, but yet, like, if we got to war, we would win. Like, I'm
Alright, then let me. He's in my territory now. He's in my territory now.
Right. Seriously, this is.
Let me explain something to you, Relapse. Right? You won't win the war because we control your army.
Rage, you've already told me this before, and our army we have the strongest army in the world.
Yeah, but shut up!
Let me say something. What about the World Wars? Who came in and cleaned it up because you guys couldn't take on Germany?
Right, seriously.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Everyone else shut up. Everyone else shut up. Everyone else shut up. World War II. Right, okay, World War I, you send 150,000 troops, they all fucking die, they don't do nothing. World War II, in 1940, we stood alone against Germany. You got bombed. Your fucking destroyer got sanctioned, you still didn't do anything. You don't even know about your own history. You know about what you did in the Pearl Harbor. I'm not kidding you.
I wish I was the world president right now. I would declare war.
Why did that happen?
Don't even try and say that.
That fucking dude would bomb your fucking
Buddha, shut up real quick. Murders. Tell me what... Wait. Why did that happen? Because you guys couldn't keep your problems to yourself, so they had to come over here, and we had to come.
Hell no. If England had fell, then you can bet your bottom dollar America would have fallen within about 6 months. If they had a proper fucking base to launch operations, you know what they were going to do to your country? You would not stand up against the Germans, Jan. They made a fucking film about it called Saving Private Ryan. Every other beach got battered. We fucked them up. The Americans are the only ones that couldn't fucking fulfill their objective. They added about 2 years to the war. They added at least 2 years to the war. We would have been so much better on our own. Don't talk about something you don't know what you're on about.
Even if you guys had money,
oh my god, I'll go get my fucking... Everyone shut up, No, Relapse, shut the fuck up. Hold up, no, listen. Listen. I'm going to get my fucking retired special forces paratrooper.
You do not know what you're talking about.
Get proof. Brain, you fucking piece of shit, shut the fuck up.
300,000 troops in
Thank you, faggot. Now, I'm gonna go get my special office, my dad is retired. Special forces.
Yeah.
Oh, no, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go get my dad. He fucking knows all this fucking shit you say.
I'll speak to you, piece of shit American.
Shut the fuck up,
you fucking nothing, mate. Nothing.
Shut the fuck up.
You
piece of shit dad.
The argument, let it go on.
You are so lucky that fucking barn, dude.
Whatever. Let me end this
I'm gonna wait until
back to war.
Fucking party. I will sit right here until my dad gets back so he can prove y'all faggots wrong.
Right, for starters.
How's he gonna prove y'all faggots wrong? How's he gonna prove y'all faggots
the
wrong?
military family, bro. I know my shit. You don't. You're the piece of shit written that fucking information up.
What are you talking about, family? You're the one, mate. I fucking look after my own fucking shit. I don't need to live with my family.
Alright. One thing is, every time there's a national disaster, like something goes wrong around the world, who's the first one to put their money in and save them?
America.
Relapse.
Yeah,
my turn to speak after
you believe what you're told.
Trying to say something.
So when we're right, for us to shut up. But when you don't want to shut up. So when we're right, you just go, oh, shut up, Relapse. It's not about you. Shut up, Relapse. Fucking weird. Shut up, you know. Shut up, we run.
You're gonna let him make his point.
Hell yeah, me and you Relapse. America's awesome. You fucking suck.
See, I'm so confident.
Britain sucks. Shut up, bro. You lost.
Shut
up, didn't want it.
I'll just wait till he comes out of breath. I'm so confident. What I'm gonna say is gonna end him pretty quick. That's why. He's fucking nuts. Right, I'm going to start off with this. I'm so confident in what I say, right, that I'll say with the 10. First of all, right, England's conquered the most territory, what you name it, in the world. That makes them the best ever fighters in the world, right?
Okay,
Yeah, I want
Alright, wait,
that's one war.
You
fucking can't aim for shit, bro.
let him finish.
Relax, so intelligent, and that means you'll be able to sit here, you listen to everything I say, and you'll be able to...
I know. I'm letting you go.
Second of all, our best men, units, tanks, everything against your units, we win. And that can prove by that. We have the best nuclear submarines in the world, we have the best sonar equipment, it's better than yours, that's been proven. I can prove that with money as well. We can take off Virginia class submarines pretty damn quick. Yeah, he's leaving because he knows.
Yeah,
another thing as well.
Guys,
he
left.
Another thing.
He left.
I'll finish off to you.
Now, let me say what I gotta say.
Well, I've got a real quick question that will add to what Ray J was saying. Who trains who?
Right.
Who trains who?
Sorry, I accidentally pressed the X button.
Read that.
Your army is
Now,
not
hold
way
on,
more
hold on,
trained.
let me talk.
Oi, we're just fighting a losing battle.
I let you talk.
What about...
Everyone shut the fuck up. No. Relapse, you had your time to talk. I want to talk because the rest of them talk and they have their facts. Shut the fuck up. We let your fucking Britain's ass talk. Shut the fuck up. No, I'm just talking about talk. Okay,
No one
in
even
World
wants
War
to listen
One,
to you.
the
Relapse
British
has
army
been
tried to
saying
invade
back up.
Ireland.
You're
Most of their
stupid.
fucking units died. Our Marines, 3 fucking
You're
units on
fucking
one boat,
stupid. You don't
cleaned up
even know
your
what you're
fucking
talking
mess
about.
that you left. And you wanna know how I know this? Because my grandfather was on that boat, bitch. He was a fucking Marine. And I was
What battle?
like a fucking
What about D-Day then? The biggest battle in the
fucking
fucking war.
dicks.
Go check it out. Go online and check it out. There were 5 beaches at D-Day. Only one that fucking failed was your American beach. We should have done it on our own. We had more than...
Yeah, one war. Can you give out multiple things like the new war that we're in? What about fucking Afghanistan?
What about
New war?
Besides us?
Alright, let's go down that.
No, bro, no. I don't want to hear any other facts. I want to hear a fact about Afghan. Shut the fuck up and I want to hear a fact about Afghan. Tell me what y'all done in
I'll
Afghan.
give you a fact about Afghan, motherfucker. Right? The only one time you went to war on your own, you got beat. Vietnam. You got battered. You didn't get beat. You got whacked. You got slapped. Right? Every single time you go to war, you need us.
Wait.
Us.
I need to say what I've got to say because it's proper.
Alright, let me say one thing, because it's short.
No, I win. Y'all fucking Brits are so fucking loyal to me, so you man always wins.
Your stupid British ass never fucking wins. You wanna know why? Because that little Rage Ape just...
Why did you get us in the war
by the way,
every time
Stage
then? Why do you
Rage
need
has been
to every
recording
time
all this.
You got battered in Vietnam the one time you broke off on your own. You do not realize the granddad you cannot go off on your own. You need us. You need us. You may have the numbers.
Really? Because your army is the smallest army. Next to fucking Canada, y'all the smallest army.
By our army and the nation of England will beat y'all. And do you know why? If you do sit and listen, don't be mad.
Okay, hold up. I will let you talk. I will let you talk if you let me talk after.
Of course I will. I'm not taking
I just bullshit.
What business?
The business is financial compensation claims. I win people tens of thousands of pounds. I get a commission. I earn a lot of money.
You're lying, dude. Phrase Dave. Phrase.
Yeah,
I like you. Hold up. Raise Dave, I like you because you're gonna let me talk. So you know, I'm not gonna be yelling at Raise Dave anymore because I like him now. Okay, but this is my fact. The reason our military is better than yours is because on Iwo Jima, and I have multiple facts, and you guys can say, well, that's just one. Well, I can give you more if you want me to. But on Iwo Jima, our military, our army, went in with, I think, 6 boats and one boat tank. I can't remember the name. It's like land and water. They went in, and we lost. Your Britain army went in, and they lost. Our Marines went in, and they took it over. I mean, I will admit, your Britain army does have some good shit, but it's not as good as the American army. I could promise you this. Our American army
The one thing
could
the Yanks
really
have
destroy
over
you.
Britain, right, is manpower. Because it's World War II, right? This is only shit enough.
Well, yeah.
No, I'm talking crap though anyway, because I don't give a shit about how good our army is, because that makes no difference. The difference is nuclear missiles. Nuclear missiles, IBMs, that's the difference.
We have the most
Yeah, I know.
warheads.
I've got the rest to say though. The difference is we have enough nukes, right, to sort any country out in the world. You have enough to sort the whole world
Yeah,
out.
well, America,
No, I haven't finished. You said you'd be quiet.
Sorry.
You said you'd be quiet. Right, if you went to war with us, right, we would get smashed off the face of the earth, and our army would too. But we could also we have enough nukes to blow up the whole of your country, right, and some of your army, not all of it, but some of it, because we don't have that many. But where we'd win in the end is because we have so many expats around the world, because we conquered the world, that we could easily get back our civilization, because you can't nuke other countries. Now we have millions more expats than you have, so we can get our country
If
back.
we were going out, we could just be dicks.
No,
and
relax.
everybody.
Yeah,
I
listen.
suppose. No, but
America-
country for country, following the
but
Geneva
America-
Convention, we can win by that fashion.
I know, but America, did you know that America has enough nukes to blow up the entire Earth 3 times?
Yeah, but you were talking between England
Yeah, but
and
then if you're going
America.
on
You wouldn't
nuclear
you?
power, you'll still lose to Russia.
You'd still kill yourself at the same time as well. So
Well,
really,
I'm just saying,
I
if,
know,
if everybody wanted to go, if we really wanted to get rid of you, we could.
yeah, but we could do the same to you though. That's the problem.
You guys don't have enough to blow up
That's
the
why
world, though.
We do. Go and have a look. Go and have a look.
Yeah, dude, we literally have enough nukes to blow up the Earth 3 times.
Trust me, mate. You could kill us. We could kill you. You could kill the
We could
world.
kill
We
every-
couldn't. But if it was just one war between us and you, we wouldn't be bombing other countries because you'd be following the Geneva Convention. Over time, it might take a long time. We can get our country back quicker than you can. Another fact as well. We are a very rich country.
What makes you
We're not
think
the
we would leave you
powerfulest
with
on
anything?
paper. We're not the
What makes-
powerfulest on paper now, but
In order for you, wait, in
our
order for you
government
to rebuild,
integrated together.
we'd have to leave you with something. If we bombed your whole entire country, it would be radiated, and you wouldn't even be able to live there.
Oh.
But yous would. Yeah. Yeah.
But relapse rage does have an actual fact. I mean, even though if we did nuke Britain, they would still be able to come back, but they wouldn't be able to have a new military soon enough for us to get rid of it. But
we both
listen, Britain. No, hold up, I'm not done. Britain, they have over 6 stations around their country that they could easily go to and set up. They have those. Those are emergencies.
Yeah, but still, like, if we bombed them, our place would get bombed too, but if we bombed you quick enough, you wouldn't be able to do shit, really.
The thing is, like, America's powerful, and they are powerful enough for manpower, because they have, like, 10 fucking super aircraft carriers that each is bigger than the Empire State Building, each with 80 airplanes on. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But
we have the most of those.
we have the biggest city. We have actually they say New York's the biggest city in the world, but London's actually the biggest city, and it's the central hub for
ground
finance and everything. You know what I mean? It's the home of democracy. We're like the hub of what you believe in.
It's literally propaganda and fucking
BMP, the men are talking. Shut up. The men are talking.
They don't. Fuck off. You're
Shut
a
up, the
little
men are
kid.
talking.
Don't even.
Little kid, bro.
Don't even try to speak
Yo, the men are
right.
talking. Child, listen to your elders.
Don't even try.
Yo.
Seriously.
Come on,
Right,
bro.
when
Dude,
Sep-
the
when
men are talking.
September
Dude,
this
stop
is
getting
a
fucked up the
fact.
ass by your little
About
brother.
kids
Stop
shit.
getting fucked in the ass
On
by your little brother.
September
and start
11th, you
talking.
got attacked by a fucking
No,
racket.
September. No, we didn't.
No,
we didn't. Bro,
no
shut up, bro.
technology.
Bro, the
They
men
just
talk. Dude,
jacked your
bro,
plane
bro.
and
Bro.
crashed the buildings, right?
Yeah,
This is
they
what
2 planes
Now-
bullshit. They crashed into the World Trade Center. Oh my.
Now,
oh my
on
God, like
September 11th,
less than
a jet scrambled on the World Trade Centers. You had 3 fighter jets scrambled on the west coast or east coast. Sorry.
No, we didn't.
You couldn't even send 2 jets to intercept the fucking whatever it's
Did
called,
you
Philadelphia
know those
plane.
planes
You
were
could not
sending
even
in people?
you say one thing and do another. Your country is shit. You do not realise how shit it is because you are.
No,
wait,
with the intersatellite fucking plane service.
There are countries out there that would wipe the floor with you. China, Russia. You would get. That's why you need England. You don't even know it. That's why you need
Dude, oh
England.
God, murders. For the past 10 minutes that you have not been in the party, we have already decided that Britain, even though we could destroy them, they would still be able to be alive. But your little faggot ass was too busy jerking off.
We could destroy them, but they would be alive. How does that work?
Now I know why I had you.
Oh my God, if you were in the party, you would fucking know. But no, you were
You're a
too
little
busy.
kid. You're a little kid.
I'm a little kid. I'm a little fucking kid. I'm a little kid.
Yeah.
I'm a little kid. Bro, talk to me when you get the dick out of your mouth and actually have some legitimate facts besides how 2 planes hit the World Trade Center. Oh my God, that was not actually a big fucking deal. Talk to me when our country needs your help, okay? When your country
Which is all the fucking time. All the time.
No, it ain't. No.
So why are you bringing in
okay, my dad's home. I'll get my dad.
There's no
I'll get my dad.
Can't call each other.
Here, Dad. These queers, they just keep picking over me. You know more about the military than I do. Now, I would like you to answer this question. Does America need Britain to survive in the war? And if so, could America destroy Britain? And tell them that. Here.
Okay, dude, so the question is what again now?
We're talking about America versus England in an all-out war, following the Geneva Convention.
Well,
without attacking any other country, it's basically us against them.
Well, basically, they're completely different size, so I would say the advantage in size has to go to the U.S., but the fact that Britain is smaller means that they need a smaller force to secure all of their borders. As far as technology goes, to be perfectly honest, they're probably on par with one another. I mean, some of the greatest...
I agree with that as well, man.
Bearing in mind London is the technological hub of the world. That's the only export we've got nowadays, but carry on.
I mean, I think as far as an all-out war, I think the advantage has to go to the U.S. only because of the size of the population.
I agree also, but what I said was IBMs, that's what comes down to once the armies have had the big fights, tactical nukes. You have enough to kill the full world, but you're only going to use enough for us. We have enough to take out any country in the world, which is obviously what we've got. You could nuke us, we could nuke yous at the same time, so we'd both be down, but we would win because we have the expats, because we were the biggest empire in the world, so eventually everyone will flock to our banner.
Well, I don't know about that.
The First World War.
I mean, honestly,
India and
if you're
countries
looking
like
at
that defended the empire.
If you're looking at ICBMs, no one wins.
That's why I was saying, to me, it's an even war. Really is.
Yeah, if you're looking at conventional warfare, people on the ground, planes with regular bombs. Let's say, in order to make it even, let's do it pre-nuclear warfare. Then I still say that the advantage has to go to the U.S. just because of the sheer size and the number of places we can go from. Britain has a limited amount because it is smaller. But like I said before, it has a better advantage at securing its borders because it is smaller. If any country were to invade the U.S. with a good enough population, it would hardly survive anyway because of they're amazing fighters. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, Britain has good other fighters too, but the Gurkhas are known for their sheer terror in force. You know,
yeah, but
they're small, but
one your generals have known about this, though. They'll have known about the Gurkhas, about our artillery, our choppers.
And we have the most officers by far.
And they still said we couldn't take it, but we took it. We took it back off them. We took it off them in double quick time, and they're going to do it again, and we're going to take it back again.
Let's go to the past. The past is the empire with the smallest landmass, which was Great Britain, and over years, you know, it had the U.S., it had, you know, all over Africa, it's had everywhere. You know, the logistics of getting supplies, you know, it's like Germany. When Germany tried to take over Europe, they couldn't guard their freaking borders. They didn't have enough people. The U.S. is pretty much the same way because the landmass is so freaking big. You know, honestly, if you're going warfare, no one really wins. Everyone really loses.
What about China?
You know?
But I do think America could split the South in half, though. They could defend the east side, which is where everything is. I know it's still big, but they'll have a better chance cutting off the west.
China is a bear unto its own. They have massive population, but as far as world domination, I don't believe anybody could dominate anybody in the world unless they had the population to guard all borders. And quite frankly, no one does.
But
China does have a large population, but they don't have enough. Believe it or not, the army's still smaller because they don't get benefits like we do. We get paid. They just do it for their country.
Not only that, though, China, but if you look on the actual stats, because they have to give them out, they might have more, but I very much doubt it. They can only transport 10,000 men at a time. They have the manpower, but they don't have the capabilities of moving around the logistics.
Okay, and
they might be able to kill base heads and stuff, but they'd have a fight on their hands.
Just so you guys know my background is I was a Ranger for 4 years, I was an SF for 3 years, and I was in the military infantry total for 15 years. So in the U.S. Army. So I got to train with a lot of the best people that are out there, the British SAS. You know, I even did a little thing with the Gurkhas, and we did the Canadians and Argentinians, and we've done stuff with the Turkish army, and you know, I mean, all over the world. You know, I've worked with people.
Who would you say is the
honestly,
best thing to work with then?
SAS.
Too fucking raw, mate. Well, you got my respect.
Well, yeah,
being a little bit disrespectful, but you got my respect.
There's got to be a better out there than the SAS, though, because the fucking
I will tell you that
missions and shit.
I will tell you that the French commandos are extremely good. The Legionnaires are really good, but there isn't much armed forces other than those.
The thing with the Americans and the British, though, is like it's about time that like the whole of the countries just accepted the fact of the matter. We're like the fucking experience, as it were. We're like we've done this shit, but the fact of the matter is you're like the big guy in the playground. So this clever kid that gets the big guy to look after it. As a fucking force together, we are an unstoppable fighting force. But we need to realise we need each other. It's not like.
Well, there is no doubt with
that, right? America can't live without Britain, and Britain can't live without America.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. We need to realise as Britain we do need America, but we need each other, but we need to accept that we're on the level pegging. It's not a fucking America ruling us or anything.
No, I don't believe that any country out there is rule over any other country.
America's like bomb squad.
We would need. Yeah, you know what we need is each other to be able to honestly survive in a totalitarian world.
So basically, our argument, at the beginning of the whole conversation was Relapse and your son Buddha Man was saying that America.
He's only 50, isn't he?
All that was being said was you guys were saying, you guys were saying Britain was like better than the U.S. and they could stand alone.
We weren't saying that they were better.
You know what? My son, he just loves the fact that I've been in the service. And he's just probably trying to stick up for his country, which, you know, I would expect anyone to do. I would expect a Brit to stick up for Britain. I would expect an American to stick up for U.S. You know, but at the same time, if those two countries were to go after each other, honestly, neither one would survive. You know,
there's only 3 countries with a below water navy. That's America, us, and I think the other one's France. You know what I mean? And all 3 of them are in the Strait of Hormuz now, right outside Iran, protecting the oil route. You know what I mean? We've got the USS Abraham Lincoln, I think it is, and then we've got one of our frigates, one of our mine hunters, and France has got their own warship there. You know what I mean? That's where the focus should be, not on England versus America. Should be the America and the EU focusing on Iran at the moment because they're about to get new.
And then the damn commies would be running the world.
Yeah, no one.
Hey, I gotta let you guys go. I'm gonna actually get in play, and he's gonna sign off. So, cheers, dudes.
Yeah, nice one. I'll see you when we're fighting Iran in the future.
Okay, this shit be all settled now.